Oh, what's good, y'all? It's your girl Do City. You know I'm back with another video, and if y'all want to get high, come roll with me. Now, just so y'all know, this whole video is going to be about Big Meech, right? Larry over, getting work. Hallelujah. One nation under God. Rick Ross, you messed a lot of things up, buddy. I just want to bring that to you. You did. I don't understand. But we're going to get down to the bottom of it. I have the real reason on why Big Meech canceled the show. I have it here. But before that, we got to talk about rapper Ralo feeling like, yo, Big Meech getting special treatment. Like, yo, like, how is it that Big Meech is getting special treatment like this?
I was lying on you niggas to go do that show. Y'all wasn't going to hear the last third out of me. I go on there, lie to the feds, and get called a rat. But yet, y'all got a nigga saying he did 27 years for a dude. I don't have a Tammy Collins. I don't have a Cuffy. I don't have a alleged person saying that Ralo got him locked up. Never have. Won't ever be. But however, I couldn't even get a nigga to tell Ralo happy birthday. But these niggas was ready, dying to go get on that stage. And let's get it clear. If 50 would have never went up on Sheldon, y'all would have been right on that stage. Y'all would have been. I was lying on you niggas to go do that shit.
I don't know how to look at this situation. What is he talking about? Honestly, Ralo, yes. I remember the internet when the whole snitching allegation came out about Ralo. Everybody was talking crazy about it. It was true, but you got to understand, it was during the time where everybody was snitching. So people just was like, yo, if he got paperwork, they got to be telling the truth. You feel me? Like, they didn't care if the paperwork was messed up. They didn't know how to read the paperwork. There's a lot of fake cops online. You know what I'm saying? Not really knowing the justice system a lot. Not really knowing what a proffer is. Not really knowing, like, just certain things. Here's two reasons. Big Meech did a lot of time. You got to understand, Big Meech to a lot of us is like a trivial character, a trivial figure, almost as if he's not real. We literally watched a show about his life, looked at his life. A lot of us, while he was in jail, we was out here living life. So we don't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, and it's like he already did his thing for Detroit. Like, he did his thing as far as like street politics wise, right? And that's one thing in our culture. We always big up people who have done some shit in our community. It's just what it is. So I'm not speaking from my point of view. I'm just saying in general, that's just what it is. So it's like, to me, when I'm thinking about it, I'm like, that's probably why it's a little bit more silent than you probably expect. Now, it's kind of weird that you're even saying that, because this is why the snitching allegations is on you. You're just coming out here snitching on him. You're low-key like talking about like, y'all was talking crazy about me, but look at, y'all not even saying nothing crazy about Big Meech. That's a little weird. You understand? Like, that's not something that Ralo should be proud of doing. This type of behavior. Anyways, go follow my Do City TV on Instagram. I got all of the latest things. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff. The ex-bodyguard 50 Cent basically came out and he had the real reason on why Big Meech canceled the show.
As far as this Rick Ross situation about the event being canceled, let me tell y'all what really happened. It wasn't because 50 had anything to do with that. 50 ain't have nothing to do with that. 50 called me and was like, Big Tone, what they talking about? So Rick Ross canceled it. I said, let me make some phone call, 50. Right? I got Ross on the phone. Ross like, hey, Big Tone, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Because what y'all don't know is I'm supposed to be headlining the security at that event. Right? So Rick Ross instantly told me like, hey, Big Tone, you know, I ain't got nothing to do with that, bro. Nothing. I said, I understand. So what happened? He said, I don't know, man. You got to holler at Meech. So turns out there was people out there making threats towards the event, right? Now, my paper, I was going to make $300,000 off that event, provide security, right? So now I got something to say. I'm involved now. Whoever you are that was making them threats towards the event, Big Tone going to come see about you. Big Tone going to come see about you. Let me say it again. Big Tone going to come. I done did 10 years in the penitentiary. I don't mind going back. I don't mind rolling up on somebody. Let me tell y'all something about Big Tone. See, I can't do the things that I used to do in prison out here in the streets. But what I realized is this. If any of you cats that be out here running your mouths about Big Tone, it'll be the same scenario. What you gonna do? Man, I'm 6'6", 280 pounds. If I would run up on you and tell you to give it up, you gonna give everything up that you got. Y'all can play on this internet all y'all want to, but when y'all start messing with Big Tone bread, just like in prison, I'll walk in your cell with a laundry bag and tell you to fill it up. Even like getting on the internet. I'm not no internet dude at all.
I don't understand Big Tone. Big Tone. This ain't the 90s, early 2000s, bro. They shooting Big Tone. They got Glocks with switches now, Big Tone. They not even fist fighting no more, Big Tone. Even after they fist fight, they gonna pick up a gun, Big Tone. Soon as you walk up to a nigga, they got the switch like a machine gun. Big Tone. It is not the same feel that you used to, my boy. Big Tone said, listen, he gonna be like Debo. Big Tone. Even Craig had one lucky shot. The clock strikes twice, at least. Twice. Big Tone. Dosology, man. This is just dosology. But listen, man. Big Tone basically 300,000 down the drain because people was threatening the place. Now, I look at that as a few different ways. We could be real. Those threats didn't randomly come. Let's be real. Where do y'all think those threats might have came from, or who might have felt like they all move a certain way, these niggas, bro? You gotta understand. You and the nigga might not even be into it, right? But somebody who rock with the nigga see you and the nigga getting into it on the internet. And because that nigga might have gave that nigga $500 back in the day, gave that nigga some fresh ups, might have looked out for that nigga, you know what I mean? Then you gonna really step in a way like you really riding for that nigga. It's not like the nigga is saying, yo, go and ride for me and go and do threats and all that. The nigga's not telling these niggas that. I think the nigga just got a lot of people who's gonna ride and roll for him. So Big Tone, I just feel like this is just stupid because you are acting oblivious to what is in front of you. Of course, these niggas are powerful enough they don't gotta. Let's be real. Yes, it's cooler when I'm on the court. When I wanna play, I'ma turn up like Steph Curry in the All-Star game and get the MVP when I want to play. But when I don't really want to play, I could sit on the sideline and watch the 3-point shootout. But if I want to get in the game, I'm going to win. So it's like one of those type of things where it's like, Big Tone, like, this is far past your reach. Now, I'm not saying that to say you are not strong and you're not. This is the program that's happening. Like, it's not like this is random. Like, since Meech has got back home, like, it's just been nonstop. But yes, I feel bad mostly for his son. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of Wolf tickets are being sold for sure. And, you know, you got to be careful because nowadays they're not playing by no rules. There's no rules because guess what? With the Wolf tickets, you're actually playing by a certain rule. That's dosology right there. You playing by a certain rule if you selling Wolf tickets because it gotta match up. This time, this day and age, there's no rules. And back in the day, y'all might think that's how it was. No more rules, meaning these little niggas that would do anything. You calculating, I'm gonna walk up to you, I'm gonna go take your shit, and you gotta give it up. Not when they got a switch on them. Now, if you got the reach and you Jackie Chan and you Bruce Lee mixed with a little bit of Vampire in Brooklyn, then maybe you got it. But I just don't see this shit really working out. Respectfully, Big Tone, so just chill out. Let these little young niggas do the shit. Meech, I don't know where he was going to have the situation at, but this is beyond all of our reaches. This is just some other shit that is like, he's going to have to deal with this shit. Respectfully. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Let me know what y'all think. Let's get it. Let's go.